All right, guys, I am down here at the river, the Mississippi River on beautiful Mud Island. And actually, let me put my glasses on. I can't see. Oh, now I can see y'all. Hey, everybody. I'm down here at the Mississippi River on Mud Island in Memphis, Tennessee. And a little change of pace from the backyard. And I know I haven't posted since my post, maybe from Arkansas last Sunday, probably published on Monday. No, I think I did it in the backyard. The revelation of why my life changed 29 years ago. And after making that video, I really have watched a lot of more. And the phone's leaning. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can adjust this. Hey, if you've watched my videos, you know that's I'm not very professional. This is beautiful. Down on Mississippi on Mud Island, a barge is about to come by, so that'll be coming by in the background here in a minute. This might be a little bit of a longer video because I've really, after I made that video, I made a follow-up down here at the river that would never upload because I shot it in some crazy format and YouTube just would not process it. So I'm reshooting, but I'm not really reshooting. I'm redoing that video because I really want to tell the reason why I'm doing this, and it's different than a lot of people. And I've gotten some comments on some of my videos. When are you going to show the build? When are you going to be on the river? When are you going to be on the lake? When are you going to do that? That's part 2 or 3 of this journey. I'm in part 2 of it right now. Part 1 started 2 or 3 years ago when I really started diving into faith and figuring things out and letting things go. That's COVID made me think of a lot of things, and the shutdown, not the actual disease, but the shutdown, and telling people they couldn't go to church, but they could go to bars, and they could go to the liquor store, and they could go to protest marches, but they couldn't gather to pray. It just this is a pivotal moment, and especially U.S. history of our republic, but it's a pivotal moment in human history, and God has put us to the challenge, and and this is my journey. So this is a journey that's going to end up building a shanty boat and getting out on the lakes and the rivers and possibly the Gulf and possibly the Atlantic Ocean. Who knows where it's going to take me? But this isn't about the shanty boat lifestyle. This isn't about. It's more about a journey of faith, and it's more about a journey of discovery, and it's more about personal. And everybody goes through this journey themselves, no matter what they're doing. It's not building a shanty boat. It's not leaving everything behind. Here comes the barge. You can see the front of it coming through right now. This is a big, looks like that's a coal barge there. Hell yeah. Make coal great again. Burn, baby, burn. Drill, baby, drill. Dig, baby, dig. Yeah, I gotta see that. That's why I want to get on the river systems as soon as possible. We're going to build it at the lake, and we're going to test it out on the lake, and then I'm going to trailer it to the Mississippi River, and then I'm going to be a river rat, like I was when I grew up, a river rat. But yeah, this really is not about the boat lifestyle, which a lot of people who do the YouTube videos about shanty boat lifestyle, they make it about the lifestyle. To me, it's more about the spiritual journey and what we find in ourselves as we progress through it. Oh, I hear those diesels burning, baby. Here comes the pusher. That's a big one there. He's going downstream, so he's got a little easy with him. Bringing those big suckers upstream is a lot bigger challenge, that's for sure. But yeah, this is more of a faith journey and a self-discovery, and the people I meet along the way will be awesome. I'm not going to be preachy. I'll be preachy on the channel sometimes. You know, I'm not big into editing, so I don't think I'll throw in. I mean, I may during the upload process occasionally put some captions or some inspirational quotes up or something like that. But I don't even know if I know that. I don't even know if I'll do that. Um, I think this is more about the journey, and it's very episodic. So, but each stop, each story will have its own self-contained. You can watch it and get what you get out of it, or you can watch everything and get a lot out of it. And in that vein, I have over the last week, I have because I needed some help as far as organization. So I got on with Claude AI and with Canva AI and created a planner, a digital planner that I can use on my iPad. I mean, and it's also available in PDF if you prefer to print and write, because writing's better, but for what I'm going to be doing, it's probably better to do it on my iPad and keep it digital, because I'm going to be sharing, daily updates of what I've put in my planner and my journal, and because it's a journey. So a journey needs a journal, and a plan needs a planner. So I'm going to be getting those ready and have them in my PayHip store for a very, very reasonable price. And that will help me pay for my daily life. These are going to be my expenses: gas, food, and Starlink, and whatever else I need. But I don't need any more than that. So I'm going to make them very reasonably priced, and they are. And as you see me use them, you will also see that you can use them in your daily life for whatever goal. Man, that boat got by fast. Wow. Again, yeah, when they're coming upriver, they go by real slow. But when they're going downriver, even with that 1, 2, 3, it's a 6 wider. I don't know how many long it was, but it was 6 wide carrying coal. Wow. Grew up on this river, and it still fascinates me. This river, just the things. Oh, here comes another one. Yeah, traffic's good today. It's Saturday. It's July 25th. 3 days for my 57th birthday. So shout out to my birthday. It's supposed to be 100. It's supposed to be like 103 on my birthday. No birthday golf this year. But anyway, yeah. So I wanted to reset the channel. Like I said, people were asking me, "Hey, where's the build? Where's the boat?" I mean, I've shown pictures of the boat. Here comes the next barge. I've shown pictures of the boat. I've shown a little bit of video of the boat. I think I cussed when I kicked the trailer, and I still got the bruise on my shin from it. Oh, now I got a scar on my shin from it. Damn. Yeah. If you ever kicked a trailer hitch or the tongue of a trailer on your shin, you know what I'm talking about. And you say a few of the words I said that day when I did it. Oh, Gene, but you're talking about Christ and Christian and God. You're not supposed to. Fuck that. I cuss a lot. I grew up in the bar. I've worked in the bar business 35 years. So, yeah, I cuss a lot. And I drink a few White Claws every once in a while. There goes that barge. Oh, yeah. I don't come down here. Being in Memphis, I don't come down here enough and just admire. I just don't admire this enough. This is amazing. The lower Mississippi is amazing, and not enough people who do the loop or do the travels show it. So I think, and y'all can comment down below and tell me, because I'm going to trailer the boat up to Cape Girardeau from where it is on the Arkansas-Missouri border. I'm thinking about trailering it to Cape Girardeau and then going down to New Orleans, and then maybe either going back up to Tim Tom, which some people say you're not supposed to do. I don't know that yet. I'll look it up. I've seen people going north on the Tim Tom, but that may be reserved for barge traffic going north. I don't know. I'll find out. If not, I'll just have to scoot on around Florida. My best friend lives in Pensacola. I'll stay with him for a little while, and then we'll figure it out. But hey, I don't even have the boat built yet. And I've got, if you see me messing with my leg, I have 2 ticks that are embedded in my skin that I've got to dig out from my last trip to Arkansas. So, oh, Gene, get rid of those ticks. You might get the deer tick virus or whatever the hell else. But never mind. They're both looking pretty infected, though. So, yeah, might need to do something about that. But yeah, this is a this off the cuff channel. I don't apologize for it. Uh, I've seen some really over edited stuff, and these guys that are, and I love following them because they inspired me to do this lifestyle. But they show the same stuff, and they're not talking about why they're doing it a lot. And the people, I mean, yeah, and they talk about the people they're meeting, but mine's gonna be a little bit different. Um, mine's gonna be a little bit more philosophical, and and maybe it's a guide if you follow it as a guide. I don't know, but I will have by the time this uploads, I will have my I'll have both the PDF and the digital versions of the journal and the planner. They will be available, and there will be links in my description and on my main page, bio or whatever you call it. And there will also be links in the pinned comment on every video. So yeah, this is a selfless plug. I'm selling something, yes. Most people on YouTube, unless they're already rich and just like to flash their lifestyle, they are selling you something, or they're wanting ad revenue. And I'm going to be selling you something and want ad revenue. But I will tell you this, 2 of the things that will be on my boat are the St. Jude and the St. Christopher medallions. And if you know anything about St. Jude and St. Christopher, you'll know. And St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is here in Memphis. So $1 of every purchase and 50%, or no, yeah, $1 of every purchase and up to 50%, depending on how much ad revenue I make, up to 50% of every dollar of ad revenue will go to St. Jude. And I'll set up a, already got a St. Jude account that I did years ago on some t-shirts I was selling, and I raised a few $1,000s. It was pretty cool. St. Jude was very appreciative, and of course, but so yeah, definitely $1 of every sale of the digital products and up to 50% of ad revenue will go to St. Jude. And I will set up, I'll probably do a weekly video showing, I don't know if I get paid weekly or monthly, so it might be a monthly video showing how much revenue I brought in, and I'll show my St. Jude account, donation account, and show you exactly how much revenue came in and how much I donated to, how much I gave to St. Jude. Let me be totally transparent. I mean, hopefully I'll never have any cash on me, so nobody can rob me. It'll all be in my account, but so I don't mind sharing with you. I will share with you everything, every dollar I make and every dollar I donate, and I'll show you what I spend my money on, because I'm gonna be living on a lake and in a river, buying gas and food and paying for my internet and my this thing I'm talking to you on my phone. So anyway, yeah, this video went way too long. YouTube might not process it being this long, but hey, yeah, this is Gene X signing off, and I will be posting much more often. And look for me. I'm going to also post my Instagram. I'm going to be doing Instagram reels as well, showing the build. I'll be back on the build probably next week. This is July 25th, so probably by July 30th, if it's not too hot. We may need to wait for it to cool off, but there's a few things I can do while it's hot, while the boat's in the shade, until we start the main cabin build. So again, sorry this went long. Sorry I ramble, but that's what I do. I do ramble, and I lean into the phone because I'm scratching my leg. But hey, God bless you. See you next time.